All right, let's get into it. Here are my executions, so you guys can see. Absolutely beautiful trades today. Let's get into it. So coming to the day, it was a little bit uncertain, frankly. I didn't see anything that I absolutely loved, and as a result, I was pretty cautious coming onto the charts. So if we zoom out to that 4-hour, we've been continuing in this wedge of price action for quite a while now, right? Like we've just been in this building up liquidity on both ends. It's still anybody's game, whether it's going to be buyers or sellers who ultimately come out and get that breakout move to either take these lows or potentially target all-time highs again. So always being aware of that. We've also got no news today. We've got the State of the Union this evening. So just no reason to be overly excited and jump into anything. We've also, if we just take a look at what's been going on over the past couple of hours, like since this morning, it's just been chop, right? So this is not, there's not any obvious targets one way or the other. So I'm being super cautious coming into the day. Now, we open up and we get a drop down pretty aggressively. Let's go here. We had put in SMT at the Asia highs, we put SMT at the Asia lows. So again, ping-ponging price action, really not sure which way price wants to go, and so we wait. And so we come at the open, and we look, and we absolutely just drop, right? We take out these London lows. We're delivering out of these higher time frame fair value gaps. We have a 30-minute and a, what is this? 30-minute, 15-minute stacked up here. We're also, if we take a step back, right, in OTE of this range. So a narrative is starting to form, right? We're in OTE, we swept London lows, we put it in SMT, we're delivering out of higher time frame fair value gaps. Okay, this is starting to actually make sense and look like something that I would want to enter. Now, the problem we had was, let's clean this up a little bit. This. The problem we had is that we didn't really have a clear change in this change in state of delivery, right? We had come down. We did in fact sweep these London lows here, but the way we did it felt like we'd be trying to catch a falling knife, right? You never want to just take the first opportunity up, which is what this change in the state would have been. And so I didn't want to jump into this trade. Even though we had strong displacement, this is so often a fake out, and we end up continuing down, especially since we still had these previous day lows below us. So I didn't enter here. And on top of that, we're delivering into all this bearish order flow, and I'm not keen on it. So I wait. And as I'm waiting, it seems like we might have missed the play, right? But if we take a step back and we jump on the 15-minute chart, well, what we see is actually a pretty clean setup. We put in SMT at these lows. This is my custom indicator, by the way, in case you're wondering how these keep showing up. We put in SMT at the lows. Strong rejection out of that area. Invert this fair value gap, get a change in the state on the 15-minute right here. So very clean on the 15-minute chart. So when this closes, I enter. Now, the problem with this entry is that we've just taken London lows. And now we've taken London highs. So we've sort of lost our immediate targets, right? That's always, when London low goes, you look for London high. When London high goes, you look for London low. Those are the obvious areas of liquidity that you can target. When they both go, especially when you're inside of this ping-pongy price action or the sideways price action, it makes it a little tricky. So when I entered with small size. I wasn't interested in going full size on this move, targeting up here at these previous day highs, and putting my stop just below this fair value gap here. And what ends up happening, where did my change in the state go, is we come back down to test the change in the state. At this point, I said, you know what, this still looks really bullish to me. What we often see in this scenario is that we come back down to test 50%, and then we continue higher. So I had my stop just below this area here, and I added to my position here. So now I'm added it. Now I've sized into my position. We tap 50%, what happens? Boom, huge rejection, right? This is how the market moves. The market is not a surprise. Market goes up, it goes down. The market goes up, it goes down. The market goes up, it goes down. In order to go higher, the market first must go lower, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So everyone freaks out when you have these pullbacks as if this is the end of the world. This is the end of the world. This is the end of the world. But really, it's just natural market structure doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And if you look at this, market came up, market came down, right to 50%. And so market did exactly what we wanted. Once we took these, I took my first take profit actually back at these highs here, because that gave me about a 1-to-1. I think wait, is that where I took my first take profit? Hold on, I know it was a 1-to-1 at that first TP. Losing my mind here. But I took my first take profit here, and then I held to these previous day highs. But actually what ended up happening is once we put in this pullback here, I started suffocating my play because we were delivering out of constant encroachment of these higher time frame fair value gaps, and now we're all of a sudden in OTE of this bigger range. And so for me, I was like, you know what, let's get out. We've had a beautiful day. This was a really nice, we averaged in, got about, came out to like 130 points when all was said and done. Just really, really, really nice setup. Now the 15-minute is challenging. I don't usually take the 15-minute, but it just looked kind of obvious, right? You have this huge amount, 270-point push, come back. This doesn't look like market structure is changing. This looks like a natural pullback, and we got highs above us that we're going to then go target. So that's what we did. Took everything live. Come join us. Say hello. Take a trade.